Did you know that there is a communication style that women find incredibly attractive in men and that can significantly increase your attraction? In this video, I'll tell you how women really want you to talk to them so that you instantly become more attractive to women. If you make the same communication mistakes as all the other men, there's a big risk that a woman won't even see you as a potential partner or will lose interest in you. Make sure to stick with it until the end, because if you know how to really talk to women, they will be all the more interested in you and you will be spared many disappointments. Many men face the challenge of communicating with women. To understand and overcome this problem, we need to look at two key forms of communication: indirect and direct communication. Women and most people in our society mainly use indirect communication. It is a way of saying something without saying it directly so as not to appear rude and avoid conflict. Let's take an example. You were rejected by a woman with the words, "Sorry, I have a boyfriend," or "I'm not looking right now." It may be possible, but often this is used as an excuse. They don't directly say why but beat around the bush. The real reason, "I'm not interested in you," is communicated indirectly so as not to appear rude. Now, let's take a look at direct communication, which is traditionally more masculine. In the past, this was the preferred form of communication for men, but today, more and more men are leaning towards indirect communication, which can lead to problems when talking to women. Many men don't understand the importance of communicating directly, powerfully, and with intention. The way you say something can be even more important than what you actually say. Imagine you order water. Instead of asking, "Can I have water?" you simply say, "I'll have a water." With this direct and confident way of communicating, you are expressing that you are not asking for permission but making a decision. Combine this with a low voice and make sure your voice goes down at the end of a sentence. This direct way of speaking shows confidence and is not only attractive to women but also earns you respect from other men. A voice that goes up at the end of a sentence and asks for approval conveys insecurity and little self-confidence. Women are very aware of how you speak to them. They read and listen between the lines. An example of direct and indirect communication with women: don't ask something like most men do, "Would you like to go on a date with me?" This sub-communicates that they are not assuming that she wants to go on a date. Instead, say firmly and confidently, "Let's go for a drink and get to know each other better." The way you talk to them reflects the kind of man you are and the value you ascribe to yourself. It's not just about the words themselves, but rather the underlying attitude and sub-communication you express. It is important to understand that attraction is an impulse. When you speak directly and powerfully, you hit that attraction button with women. But remember that direct communication is not just about attraction, it's also a sign of dominance and confidence, both in romantic relationships and dealing with other men. Many people shy away from direct communication because it can be seen as rude, but it is often the key to genuine connection and respect. Direct communication should not be confused with a lack of empathy or politeness. You can communicate directly and respectfully at the same time. It's important to recognize when direct or indirect communication is appropriate. In some situations, it's better to choose indirect communication, but the majority of your interaction should be direct and unambiguous. So the next time you're in a situation where indirect communication could lead to misunderstandings, try to communicate directly and optimistically. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, then share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel for more such videos.